Is it working? Okay, hi guys, and welcome to Life of Alex. So, this is another game over here on Newgrounds, and I don't know what to expect here, but basically it's the game that kind of presents the idea of that friend that says that he will be there in 5 minutes, but then shows up like an hour late or something like that. You can't remember any time when he was on time, and this is a game where this is how we, as the people who are on time, imagine his life to be like, always being late and stuff. So, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and play it. So there you go. This is our friend Alex. He regularly says he'll be there in 5 minutes, then shows up an hour and a half late. We can't remember an instance when he was ever on time. This is what we imagine his life must be like. You'd woken up at noon, but decided you'd rather start the day off with a nap, so you got back into bed. You're awakened by your phone. You dimly remember you're supposed to meet your friends for drinks. It's probably then at 2 p.m. Saturday. Okay, sounds reasonable. Did you wake up just now? No. You say you'll be there in 5 minutes and hang up. Grab your things and leave immediately. Go to sleep, get some. I like it how it's the last option. Uh, let's try. At a quick shower, but decide to skip breakfast. As a consolation prize, you grab a can of beans from the cupboard and head out. Okay. Down the stairs, you notice that your neighbor Lucy's door is slightly ajar. Odd. Knock? Her name, but there's no reply, or she might have gotten sick. She's pretty ancient. Do we really have to do this? Listening music, probably from a TV that's been left on. You see that her door was left open, not forced. Going to her kitchen. A stew, still warm, no sign of Lucy. In the study. Rest of her home, you open the door of her study. There are books covering all surfaces. Strangely, there's a draft, although the windows is closed. Spot the draft there here too. Seemingly for a book Lucy's working on. You didn't know she was a writer. You had always imagined little old ladies are obligated by law to restrict themselves to cooking and knitting, but your Lucy seems to be a rebel. Inspect the bookcases. It seems that one of them is misaligned. When you take a closer look, it becomes apparent that it is fixed on hinges. Oh my god, it's like a secret lab. Secret passage, Lucy said she had been renovating, though you had pictured something more along the lines of a larger bathroom or possibly a bar. This is great. This is so, this makes it so that like the excuses that you just went back to sleep or you just drink or whatever seem much more reasonable than this. In there, Lucy might have the can opener that will grant you access to your beans. You walk short passage, then down a ladder lit up every few meters by a shattering of leads on the tunnel wall. Idly wonder how she managed to have all this built. End of the ladder, you're in a small dark room containing a light bulb, a crude desk, and two corridors. Left-hand corridor. First, it is also surprisingly well lit. At one point, opens up into a storage room containing a few crude shelves on which rest crates of beer and bags of licorice snacks. An hour more before reaching a larger room with a domed ceiling. Lucy is standing here, eyes agape. Do you happen to have a can opener I could borrow? Says Lucy. What? Can opener? Can opener. For days, you say, helpfully shaking a can of beans in her face. Oh, yes, actually. You open up the can and dig in. So anyway, what is this place? You ask with a mouthful. What is... Where is this place? I was cleaning the house just now and I found a secret passage. I think my husband built this. Thought your husband was deceased. Before he died, I mean. May he rest in peace. The sneaky bastard. I think he built these corridors just to be able to nip down to the pub when I thought he was having a nap. Neat. Oh, so we might just get there in time, Lucy frowns. How did you get in here? The door to your flat was ajar. I was worried something happened. Yes, I'd left it earlier so the floors dry quicker. Oh dear, I never closed it, did I? Floors are dry, is the good news, you say, smiling. By the way, you mentioned the pub. Quarter of an hour later, to your friend's surprise, you emerge from the back room of the bar. To your friend's complete lack of surprise, you're still very late. Uh, you promise you'll more than make up for it with the story you have to tell. You apologize for running late. Hey man, like being late 15 minutes, that's I would say that's reasonable. There's the academic quarter. I'm not sure if that's a universal expression or if it's just in my country with Sfertul Academic, but there is a reasonable amount of time that you can be late. However, yeah, that was cool. Let's see what happens in the rest. Let's see. What if you ignore it, drift off again on the river? The phone starts ringing again. Throw it out the window and get back to bed. Then realize what you've just done. You're Alex. You don't care. Get back in bed. Banging on your apartment door. Open the door. Two policemen are standing before you. Hello, sir. I've received a report that a heavy object was thrown from your window. You own a Nokia 3310. People always think you're holding because of that. Jesus. Hit in the head and badly injured. The officer goes on. You're gonna have to come with us to the station. Make for the nearest window. But unfortunately, you got sent the cops who are actually paying attention. Lucky you, you're tackled to the ground. Bathrobe, citing your constitutional right to comfort, you're driven to the police station. You get your one phone call. Order a pizza. You're supposed to meet your friends, call them, pat your pockets, and ask the coppers if they have any cash on hand. This generally does very little to help your situation. Safer to hold you in arrest. The next day, you are brought before a judge. Experiment with the echo in the courtroom. You yodeled. The lawyer's impressed, everyone else is not. Start questioning your choice of a lawyer. Informed that the idiot who put his head between your Nokia and the ground has died during the night. You stand accused of manslaughter. You plead innocent, determined to defend yourself in the end. Pace back and forth, still wearing your bathrobe, passionately making your case. Explain that this is the arraignment when initial facts are established and not the trial itself. Okay, a bit of an embarrassment, really. Eventually found guilty of manslaughter and sent to jail. Make an escape. Over the months you spent on the inside, you befriend a man known as Stubby Sam. Has a crush on you, but he's quite shy. The two of you plan an escape together. You must pick up an escape plan. Dig a tunnel. Out and pull off gay shunk shunk. Did redemption. Well, gayer. Tunnel escape on an appropriately dramatic night with no moon accident leads you not to Freedom, but to the yard of a nearby compound. Several metal buildings in the yard of this official-looking compound. Run away with Stubby. Lovers and international fugitive, you may have many close calls. You end up in India, where you write a best-selling book about your lives and sell the rights to a Bollywood director. A terrible film is made, and as is stated, they turn your relationship with Stubby into an arranged marriage. People seem to like it. You keep making money, and you just can't comprehend why. Still meeting in your old bar on the regular, decides to surprise them next Saturday. You get in the bar and they're quite happy to see you. They're your friends after all. You introduce them to Stubby. You apologize for running late. Yeah, just a few years late. It's fine. What a fucking story. It's crazy. Okay, let's see. Let's pick it up and let's go back to sleep. Have the conscience that is moral equivalent of an impermeable rain jacket. Get some brunch. Fry some eggs. Just the way you like them. That is almost raw. Um, Rush to meet your friends. Find a can in the cupboard and pocket it for later. Oh my god, we still have to go to Lucy. Let's go to the right corridor. Rather squatter as you advance, it opens up into a few cozy rooms along the way which contain a seemingly random collection of war memorabilia, books and beanie babies. You walk or more before reaching a larger room with a domed ceiling. Oh, it goes in the same place. You build all this? I was cleaning the house just now and I found a secret passage. I think my husband built this. Um. Oh wait, it's a quarter of an hour since we got there, so it is actually more than uh more than just 15 minutes late. Uh, fine. Let's order a pizza. No matter how many times you open the refrigerator door, it still remains empty. Leroy standing before you. He'd like to stay for a doobie. You have a fucking doobie? Oh, this game gets better and better. You could really go for a side of beans. Those fucking beans! You're not in a rush, really. But no can opener. Then to not bring back to the kitchen the stuff you bring to your room. Based on this, is searching empty-handed. Uh, yeah. Okay, let's order a pizza, asking for a doobie. The pizza boy inside. You split a spliff, eat, and reminiscence about life. You're kinda hungry again. I was gonna order a second pizza and you invite the new delivery boy Thomas inside as well. The three of you have a good time into the late evening. Discuss a new startup. You short their stock and use the money to get into trading. Trading becomes an obsession that drives you into isolation. Your friends don't hear from you for months. It's like Dwarf Fortress all over again. Many months later, sipping gin in a new penthouse apartment that cost almost as much as your suit, you find out that your friends are still meeting at your old bar on the regular. Decide to surprise them next Saturday. Buy the whole bar around. Your friends are shocked that you're no longer broke. You say, fair enough. Apologize for running late. It is wonderful. I love it. Throw it out the window. Panic. It doesn't help. Yell at them to piss off. You're busy. Check who it is. God damn it. Call the friends. You tell them you're gonna be in there in 5 minutes. Bow. Eating in French, what you said according to your lawyer means egg salad. It is not ideal. Plead guilty, hoping to get off easy, get a reduced sentence and sent to jail, serve your term. Reform, you hear that your friends are still meeting in the bar on the regular. Apologize for running late. Okay, well, that's kind of seems to be the general gist of it. And yeah, I mean, if these were the kind of stories that people would tell me when they are late, I would accept it much more reasonably, but unfortunately not. They just sleep and eat and they are horrible at planning their shit, and it pisses me off every time. I'm the opposite kind of guy. I always get there early. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed watching. Make sure you have a like, subscribe if you want to see more, and I'll see you next time when we're going to make It Has Stopped Working. Bye bye.